We are going to take a look at Celeste's website that pulls an aspect out that I think is really important that we need to think about as a bookkeeping business owner. When I went to look at her website to review it, I thought, oh my goodness, this is gold. She has literally shown us the value of a bookkeeper for the company's perspective of looking at the money of it. So we're going to pull hers up and we are going to look at Celeste's website. So she specifically focuses on fund accounting, and fund accounting is very detailed. It's a skill set that not every accountant has. So she really has a handle on grant and fund management. And you can see that by the way she describes all of this. It's a beautiful website. She talks about her experience and she goes into her services. And this is the piece that I really want us to look at as we are thinking about our businesses and who we're going to focus in on, how we're going to structure our business model ourselves. And she goes into explaining what all of these are. And anyone who needs a fund accountant will understand all of these terms. So she has really set herself up to be the authority in this industry by her website. And it's great, beautifully written. So what I want to focus on for a few minutes is these two paragraphs where she focuses in on explaining to her potential client the savings they're going to have by hiring her as a fund accountant. And this is a concept that all of us need to wrap our minds around, because when we do, we immediately increase our value, even to ourselves. It just does something for us when we can remember this and know that this is true and this is why we do what we do. And I'm going to show you from the business standpoint and then us as the bookkeeper standpoint of the savings here and then the multiplication for us. This is the same thing that I walked through when I walked away from my desk job that I was doing when I went back to work after my kids were entering school. I had a part-time job at the desk, and this is the exact same scenario that I went through in my mind and how I calculated how to do this bookkeeping thing. So she says, for comparison purposes, I want to explain about all services are billed in monthly packages at a flat rate, so you never have any surprises. She says, if you were to hire an in-house bookkeeper and you were able to find someone qualified and willing to work at $20 per hour, this staff will cost your organization $52,000 annually at full time with taxes and benefits. She's already done the calculations. Even at part-time, it's still $26,000. This is just for your wages. This isn't including workers' comp and all of that. Self-employment, not self-employment, but state unemployment tax, federal unemployment. You would also need to provide a computer and equipment, the office space, training, keeping up with the employees as they come in, all of it for a nonprofit organization, which has a pretty high rate of people leaving. She says, when you contract with us, you're getting the peace of mind that comes with having a professional nonprofit accountant, and you get to pay us on a monthly basis, the fixed rate. And when we look at her first tier of her basic plan of what she offers, instead of it costing the company $52,000, it would cost them $18,000 to pay her as a 1099 contractor. And even at the $26,000 part-time, it's still a monetary savings. Now, from the business standpoint, they're not having to put somebody in an office. These are all the benefits that we need to know in our minds as a business owner, because again, it builds our confidence as a bookkeeper, knowing this is a blessing to these businesses. We're saving them financial resources, space resources, and we are specialized in our fund accounting. We can do this. So I wanted to highlight Celeste's website with this specifically, because all of us as bookkeepers, it will just build our confidence. Okay. So then from the bookkeeper standpoint, if you were to sign 5 of these clients at just this rate, you're going to be very close to a 6-figure bookkeeping business. So the multiplication of you're taking your monthly bookkeeping plan fee and multiplying it by 10 more clients or 5 more clients is where the multiplication happens and where we can really build out our bookkeeping businesses. You can hire a 1099 contractor to come in and work with you some. You can really begin to increase your income for your bookkeeping business when you do this. So I was sitting at the desk of my 9 to 5 part-time job, and I was making, at that time, it was 15 years ago, $14 an hour or something. Anyway, I started calculating and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm making nothing between childcare, gas and stuff, my time. Okay, so what if I just did the payroll and reconciliations for this guy that I'm working for? Like, I love doing that. I don't like answering the phone. I don't like doing this. If I do just those tasks and charged him $10,000 a year, a little under 1,000 a month, $800 a month. If I could do this for him, and then if I could add 9 more clients and do this for them too, and just focus in on the things I really enjoy doing. At that time, I had not wrapped around my time yet, how much time I was going to save, and it wouldn't take me that much time to serve that client as me sitting at a desk for 20 hours a week. That's when the light bulb went off for me. And this is the same thing Celeste has done. She has literally written it out for her business owners to see. This is what an employee costs you. This is what it costs to hire me. This is why you should hire me. I'm specialized. I don't take up space in the office. You don't have to pay taxes on me. I got you. This is the beautiful business model. And I wanted to highlight it for all of us, because when we can grasp our minds around this and we see the amount of income we can make, and those clients that we're bringing on, we're not going to have to work 40 hours a week to serve these clients. Like that's not how it is. We don't have to do that. So she has 2 more tiers, which bring us on down. This big package here would cost more than that employee. However, she's acting as a CFO, and they are going to 1099 her. They still don't have to pay taxes on it, on that income, on that fee expense to pay her. So they're still saving money and space and gaining a specialized bookkeeper who this is all she does. So even at the higher tier, it's still a win for the business, and it's definitely a win for you. So think about this, think through this, and just know that the value you have as a bookkeeper, this explains it so well, from the employee standpoint to hiring you as a 1099. It is so valuable to see this, and she lays it out for her potential clients. Her website is beautiful. The one thing that I would add, Celeste, is an image of you. I just want to see your beautiful face. I want to see who you are behind this website. And the fund accounting, because fund accounting, it's a doozy. But it's fun. I enjoy doing fund accounting too. So I will put your image here and make sure that people can see who you are. So I hope this blesses you. Just keep in mind the multiplication factor, that when you can look at it from the employee standpoint versus the 1099 standpoint and multiplying it for you as your business, in your business model, you will reap the benefits from it for sure. So you did a great job just outlining this, Celeste, for us. Thank you so much for doing that.